This is what I've ordered for my first grade curriculum for my second child. I've already had one child go through the Rod and Staff Publishers first grade, and so now I know a little bit about what the program is like, and what's included in first grade, what I want to include, what I think is superlative and doesn't need to be included. So these are the subjects that I've picked out. Reading comes with these units. The child writes in these. These are not reusable. These are consumables. And this is also part of reading once you get to Unit 6. Also, you need the reading books that you actually do the reading in, but those can be used from child to child, so I did not need to order that this time around. I have those from the last child. They're over here. Two of them are hardback. These two are hardback. This one's a soft cover. I really like this reading program because it's all just Bible stories. Once they get to be reading for themselves, this is when they're reading on their own. Goes through the Old Testament, and then in the Unit 6 you get into Jesus' life, and well, you get into Jesus' life and ministry. So I would like the Rod and Staff reading lessons. This is the penmanship. It's also got these units that get written in and are not reusable for each child. The arithmetic comes in 2 workbooks. You'll also need a teacher's manual for this, but I did not have to order that this time because I still have it from the last child. This is your teacher manual. You get both workbooks are included, are taught with that one teacher's manual. And then this is the phonics workbooks. There's 6 of these, 6 units. I ordered this first grade curriculum for my 5-year-old, and this will probably take him 2 years to finish. I don't expect my 5-year-old to finish first grade. But the reason I got this for my 5-year-old is because they start out with things you could do in kindergarten. You're talking about vowel sounds, short vowel sounds, circle the things, find the letter, circle it. What sound does these things start with? Circle the vowel sound you hear. These are very sound phonics foundations, and a 5-year-old can definitely do those. But it does progress incrementally, and so by the end of the first grade phonics program with Rod and Staff, you have learned, the child has learned how to add prefixes and suffixes, and vowel suffixes, and consonant suffixes, and it gets lots of phonics rules, so quite advanced by the end of that first grade phonics program. I really have liked to use this phonics program with my first child, and my second child will be able to do this. The teacher's manual for the phonics workbook, you'd have to order that to go with the phonics workbook. And I do think that you need to have the teacher's manual for this phonics program. Also, the teacher's manual for the arithmetic. It has all the answer keys in there. And the teacher's manual for the reading book gives some instruction for the lesson plans in it. This is all that I will be using for my first grade curriculum, and I think it's all you need. Last year we got the Rod and Staff first grade basic package, where they have everything in basic package, what they consider a basic package for first grade. I felt like there were even extra things in there that I don't need to work on with my children, and that this is plenty and covers, everything we need to cover. I did not open the arithmetic books, but by the end of the first grade arithmetic, they have covered coins, place numbers, fractions are beginning to be covered. The addition families and subtraction families, so they're up to the nine subtraction families and addition families. Measurements are starting to be covered. So this is a pretty advanced first grade by the time you end. In the beginning, though, it starts out at the very beginning where you're learning how to draw 0, identify 0, draw 1. So it goes from the very beginning all the way up to, like I said, I don't think maybe I didn't say they cover clocks. You learn how to read a clock and get all the way to what I showed you in that. So this is a first grade, Rod and Staff first grade, and this is what I'm using for my first grader.